Common Threads is a community-based organization that's on a mission to connect kids with healthy food, and the way we do that is through cooking and gardening programs. And we choose to do a lot of our work at school because that's where the kids are. This garden was installed in 3 hours with a group of about 50 volunteers on Make a Difference Day a couple years ago, and there were so many wheelbarrows and shovels and great energy, and then the garden's there, and so then the question is, how do we integrate it into the curriculum?
We met as a garden committee, and Laura Plott is a part of our committee, and she announced that she had negotiated with the district permission for us to use in the cafeteria anything that we grew in the garden. We're now producing tomatoes, cucumbers, more lettuce, basil.
We're also really working on expanding kids' palates to foods that they aren't as familiar with. Arugula or mustard greens, and all of those things are going into the cafeteria. This particular garden is stewarded by the 6th graders. Every single 6th grader spends time in the garden every other week as part of their science curriculum. They do the planting, they do the weeding, they do the watering and the harvesting, and every piece of the food that comes out of here is something that they've already formed a relationship with.
One of the things we're really trying to do is create a garden-infused school. It's the concept that no matter where you go in the school, you'll see evidence of the garden. You're going to see 6th graders out in the garden on Tuesdays with our garden educator. You're going to see kids in our EBD program transplanting plants, processing some of the produce in the kitchen, and you're going to see every kid as they go through the lunch line with the choice of having garden produce that was grown in our school garden.
To me, that's part of the beauty of a Seed to Table program, is that by the time something shows up on a kid's plate, it's already a friend. They're already in love with it. The funds that we're receiving from Taco Time allow us to expand. We're currently in conversation with 3 schools that we haven't worked with previously. They're also allowing us to deepen the relationships that we already have. The dream really is that kids growing up learning about where food comes from and how to make healthy, lifelong food choices is something that just becomes normal.